Okay. Now, remaining of your time for leadership, what should Egerton University students or comrades expect from you?
From the union to association, during the reign of Abuga, receipts were introduced. And people blamed Abuga. They said he signed with the DA, Ian Gatere. They signed somewhere the receipt to be approved. I attend Senate meetings. I've never seen anywhere the chair and the DA signs. So the person who signs the minutes from Senate is the VC, who is the chair of the Senate, and the registrar, who is the secretary of the Senate. During the reign of Makau, kitchenettes were removed. So many people blamed Makau. There are always challenges. During the reign of Mulungi, students went riot because of some challenges. During my reign, the portal was closed by 5th week. These were some of the recommendations from the committee that was formed to investigate what happened during the students' riot. These were some of the recommendations.
Naambiwa wewe chunga sana.
Tutakunyorosha. Tutakufinya.
Tutakufinya.
Wanakuwa na pesa.
So when the student wanasemanga viongozi wanakulanga pesa yetu, is it true?
You know, okay, kukula pesa wanafunzi ni kitu yenyewe haiwezekani. Because the union subscription we get from students usually go to the school account. And for you to access that money, you need to write a requisition. And the financial process inakuanga refu sana. Yeah, and we don't pick the money anyway. A staff of the dean of students, the one who picks. You know, from there you can, you must ensure there is accountability and transparency. Unless now they corrupt from that end, but not from the students.
So nyinyi hamkulangi pesa?
Sisi hatujai kula.
Welcome to ANKODADDYPRODUCTION and the final take.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello, wonderful people. Welcome again to ANKODADDYPRODUCTION. Of course, this is Leaders of Tomorrow and Today. And today I'm at Egerton University. And guess what? With me here, Chairman or ukipenda President of Egerton University Students Association. My name is ANKODADDY and welcome. Let's do this. Thank you so much, Kiongozi. Welcome to ANKODADDYPRODUCTION.
Thank you.
Maybe I will just ask you, look at that camera, ujintroduce, tuambie wewe ni nani, unatoka wapi, umezaliwa wapi.
So my name is Dennis Makau. I'm a 4th-year student taking a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, the Mathematics Department. I'm serving as the EUSA chair. I'm from Bwezi West, Makueni County.
Makueni County. Yeah. Nasikia Makueni ule governor amefanya kazi sana.
Ako sawa.
Maybe in the future ungetaka kuwa kama governor. Yeah. Kivuta Kibwana.
Professor Kivuta Kibwana.
Professor. Yeah. Professor Kivuta Kibwana.
Yeah.
When do utachukua hiyo kiti next ama unapanga aje?
I'm still planning, you know, most of these youth after graduating they think they deserve to be given leadership. But leadership is taken, not given. So I think it needs a lot of preparation in terms of resources, in terms of maybe your personal responsibilities, like getting married. You know, like in our area, in our home area, leaders are usually judged by their marriage, by their homestead. Huko kwetu lazima uko umejenga. Watakupiga mawe, watakwambia utatuharibia wasichana kwa sababu hujaoa.
Guys, leadership is taken, not given. Okay, before we continue, Kiongozi, look at that camera. Ambia wase wa Egerton, comrades wa Egerton, wase wa Kibwezi, Makueni wote to subscribe kwa ANKODADDYPRODUCTION. So,
comrades from Egerton University, my followers back at home in Kibwezi, so subscribe to ANKODADDYPRODUCTION pale YouTube. Do you have a Twitter handle?
Yeah, Twitter handle ANKODADDYPRODUCTION.
Twitter handle ANKODADDYPRODUCTION, even Facebook page.
Yeah. Okay, guys, make sure you hit that subscription button kindly, so that whenever we upload amazing content like this, unaipata immediately. So, Mr. Makau Kiongozi, right now you are the current chairman, I'm a president.
Yes.
Yeah. How did you make it? Na venye hii politics ya campus inakuanga na a lot of challenges. Kuna wale wasoni wanakupinga wanakuambia uwezi bana, uwezi. You know, kuna zile untold stories kama like I have a friend of mine. The guy was telling me that campus politics is too dangerous, that it can cause your death. Unaweza uwawa. Unaona? Is it true?
I cannot confirm if it's true. But at one time I was threatened. So, so I think to some extent it's true. To some it's not true. Yeah.
So threats zilikam, intimidations. Naambiwa wewe chunga sana.
Tutakunyorosha. Tutakufinya.
Tutakufinya. And then maybe what did you do after that? How kutetemeka?
Okay. They were my friends. Okay, not really friends, but we knew each other. And then we differed politically. So I was informed by one of my friends that at the gym. So one of person who goes to the gym is my classmate.
Okay.
So informed me watu wamekuja wamepewa 200 wakuja kukunyorosha usiku. Of course I was afraid. Sikulala kwangu. But I called the ring leader because I knew him.
Okay.
And I asked him, umelipo kuja kunipiga? He confirmed.
Akasema wamelipwa.
So sikulala kwangu, but I reported to security the issue. Then we sat down with the person we disagreed and tukaelewana. Sema siasa si lazima kuwe ya chuki na ngumi.
Yeah, right. Siasa si lazima kuwa ya chuki ama kupigana ama kupeana 1,200 so mbili. Sasa so Mr. Kiongozi, umejua nini we didn't or students au kujua tu, yani au hatukuzaliwa tukapata tu tukakuja Egerton ama student wakakuja Egerton wakapata tu kuna this person called Makau Kiongozi, the chairman. How did you start? Maybe inspiration kutoka wapi? Ama maybe home kuna siblings ama wazazi wako kama familia, kuna wenye wako kwa leadership?
My inspiration came from one of my great friends, Lawrence Wambua, who was a student leader at KU. At some point when they were going to Mombasa, he picked me, went and I Mombasa for 1 week for a retreat. Then I was a first year back in 2017. Remember when we joined in 2017, there was the repeat polls, then thereafter a lecturer strike, so we were idle. So we went with him and I saw how those people lived a good life. Then I admired and I said one day I would like to be like them.
Uliona venye wana spend pesa.
So
it is truly nini viongozi wanakuanga na pesa.
Wanakuwa na pesa.
So when the student wanasemanga viongozi wanakulanga pesa yetu, is it true?
You know, okay, kukula pesa wanafunzi ni kitu yenyewe haiwezekani. Because the union subscription we get from students usually go to the school account. And for you to access that money, you don't write a requisition. And the financial process inakuanga refu sana. And we don't pick the money anyway. A staff of the dean of students, the one who picks. And you know, from there you can you must ensure there is accountability and transparency. Unless now they corrupt from that end, but not from the students.
So nyinyi mkulangi pesa?
Sisi hatujui kula.
Kazi yenu tu ni kusaidia wanafunzi na ma projects hapa na pale. Okay guys, umesikia viongozi wa shule wakulangi pesa. Makau ameconfirm. By the way, what's your first name?
Dennis.
Dennis Makau. Honorable Dennis Makau. Kuna rumors that student wengi wanasema that kuna challenge kubwa sana in your leadership. Kuna disunity. So umejua kama kuna disunity, working together as a team, it's so different because maybe you have a project ina benefit students, but hii group ingine inapinga, hii group ingine ina support.
Okay, maybe I can just pass a question to you. Disunity
from your administration.
Or from my administration,
Yeah.
I can confirm that is a perception,
Okay.
an illusion. My team is really united to serve Comrades. Unless a few politicians, there must be succession politics.
Okay.
And when you want to succeed someone, there is this notion that you must oppose him to show that you are the best alternatives. Like what is happening in our national politics. The deputy president and the president. The deputy president is opposing the same government in a government vehicle, using a government microphone, in a government radio.
The government security.
Yeah, with government security. The same. And some people, they have to oppose the chair so that they wakuwe relevant. Onekana hawa ni relevant. They can offer alternative solution.
Okay.
And one thing I can say, there is always challenges in education. Yeah, maybe I can take you through the history of Egerton University Student Association.
Okay.
From the union to association. During the reign of Abuga, receipts were introduced. And people blamed Abuga. They said he signed with the DA Egerton. They signed somewhere the receipt to be approved. I attend Senate meetings. I've never seen anywhere the chair and the DA signs. So the person who signs the minutes from Senate is the VC, who is the chair of the Senate, and the registrar, who is the secretary of the Senate. During the reign of Makau, kitchenettes were removed. So many people blamed Makau. There are always challenges. During the reign of Mulungi, students went riot because of some challenges. During my reign, the portal was closed by 5th week. These were some of the recommendations from the committee that was formed to investigate what happened during the students' riot. These were some of the recommendations. And students who appeared before the disciplinary and before the committee, the said committee, they were proposing, haina haja weke student mpaka the last minute umwambie atafanya mtihani. Si eri umwambie mapema so asiharibu resources ndio ili aende. Maybe if deferring or what. Okay. Yeah.
So talking about now things like kitchenettes, na so many other things.
Yeah.
Unapata when you ulikuwa elected kuwa chairman, you personally ulikuwa na so much expectations, and same to students. At all. Okay, hata wachana expectation, ulikuwa na so many manifesto zako tu, unaona. When uliingia kwa ofisi, vitu zilikuwaje?
Okay. There were so many challenges, and people always have expectations. And my expectations were so high, which were cut short by some realities. When you get to leadership, you have a that eye, you see things differently, unless a common student. So I had this agenda because I come from a humble background, and I'm really touched by the stories of Comrades. When I was serving as Congress Faculty of Science, I usually appeared in the bursary interviews. And I could listen to the stories of our students, what they go, ile shida wanapitia huku campus. Then I had this in mind to start maybe a business which will support students, of which we did. The Jamie Hotel was ideally to support needy students, so that every day they are assured of their needs. Unless politics came in and it was closed, ideally we were supporting over 50 students per day with needs for free. And others were working there, getting something to their pockets. So that's something I can brag during the team.
So kiongozi, wacha turudi nyuma kidogo. Watu sema, and it's true that campus leadership campaigns, it's too expensive, very expensive. Ulitoa pesa wapi? Juu ukiangalia most of the estimations zinakuanga 2 million, 1 million, 800,000. Wewe ulitoa pesa wapi? Hiyo tumetuambia you are coming from a humble background.
Yes, okay, it depends. Yeah, okay, I spent, but it was from my friends. And my area MP, Honorable Musimba, supported me with some amount, which maybe I won't mention. Yeah.
So funds was from your MP?
Area MP.
What about your parents? They didn't support you?
They are not able.
They are not able.
Yeah.
Okay. So like how much did you use for campaign? Maybe if you can
No,
you can
I
quote a
won't
figure.
mention. I won't mention. Yeah.
But you can give us a range.
No, I won't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, going back to expectations. Kuna zile expectations za admin na kuna expectations za wanafunzi, na wewe kuna expectations zako kama chairman, but your leaders pia, wale leaders una serve now Congress, they have their own expectation. But unapata most of the time these expectations zitaanza kupigana. Unaona, how did you solve that?
You know, when you join leadership, and I think campus leadership is so, let me tell you, not for a faint-hearted man or a woman. You know, when you join leadership, the student tells you now you're part of it because you're a manager, some way or the other. Students want you to push things which are against the government laws, maybe the statutes of the university. At the same time, the people you are serving with, they feel you need to amount so much pressure on the other end. But I think having meetings with them and explaining to them sometimes lowers the expectations. Yeah, I think it's all about talking and having discussions.
Okay, so are you eyeing maybe for a position in KUSO?
In KUSO, no. You know KUSO, KUSO ilichukuliwa na matapeli.
What do you mean?
The likes of, okay, I respect Fikirini. Jacob is one of my friends. I subscribe to that KUSO of Fikirini, not the other one of Anthony Manyara. You know, KUSO is divided. Which KUSO are you talking about?
Ni Moshe ama Anthony Manyara?
Yeah. But for the one for Fikirini, I think it was more genuine. Yeah, it was more genuine. The one for Manyara, I think the positions too.
And the one for Ni Moshe?
That one I don't know. I've never heard of that.
So hauna interest yote kwa KUSO?
KUSO is divided. The only interest I have maybe is for UPC, the University President's Council, which is headed by Maloba. He was the former president of Moi University, of which I think soon we'll have elections to choose our own chair.
The bad side of leadership in your experience, other than expectation, other than hizo admin, ni gani unaweza share?
The bad side is negative politics, very retrogressive. The other thing, I think is the expectation. You know what students do? They'll come praise you. They tell you, Makau, tunapenda kazi yako. Makau, umefanya hivi na hivi na hivi. They light some of the achievement you have done. And before you are so happy, now they petition. Makau, ndiko naomba unisaidie na 1,000. You know?
But any kiongozi toboka.
They start by praising you. And then before fikiria sana, they petition. You know, I want to clear my fee.
Sina fare kwenda nyumbani tumefunga. So hiyo una solve aje, especially student akikuja kwa, for example mimi nikuja nikwambia by the home nimetumiwa tu so 5 na I need like 1,500 from here to where I'm going. Tafadhali wewe ni kiongozi, I supported you, kindly help me. Na si mmoja, na si wawili, na si watatu. How do you handle that?
I generally support with what I have. If I have 500, I send you. If I have 200, I send you 200. If I don't have, I don't have. Just be sincere with you.
Okay.
But kama niko nayo, I believe it and count kama sijakusaidia. Kama niko nayo, kama I'm in a position. But wakati sina, kitu moja nimejifunza ni kutosheka. Kutosheka na what I have. If I can extend a hand to help you, I will. If I cannot, I'll sincerely tell you.
Okay. Now, talking about comrades, it's true that campus life is so difficult. And the other day kulikuwa na some rumors that some comrades walikuwa na kula rat meat. Sijui kama Egerton imeshakuwa experience, but it's campus life is so difficult, and especially to those comrades, so many comrades by the way. So you as a leader, what have you done or what are you planning to do to ensure at least ule comrade mwenye ako pale chini, conditions and environment in campus inakuwa favorable?
Okay, one thing as as I told you earlier, starting a union business which would support students, of which I did, but due to maybe negative politics, it was closed down. And it was really supporting students. Maybe the other thing is to increase the bursary kitty for students. Our Chancellor, Dr. Narendra Raval, promised that his salary should be given to students. But we have really tried to follow up to date, but this is has kept promising. Hiyo pesa itatufikia. You know, ikitufikia, that it will add something to our kit. It will support students. Maybe the next union will get that. And I think that will really support students. Yeah.
Na mbona student wanyimwe exam venye umesema na wanyimwe sana final exam. The other day we also what happened in multimedia. Fourth years walinyimwe exam. But what mbona admin isipatiwe wanafunzi exam na wakishafanya exam, the final exam, of course they will graduate, but they will not be given certificates kama waja clear their balances. Mbona wasifanye to exam?
Okay, that's I'm not the vice chancellor.
But you can talk, you have powers, you are in authority.
Okay, I was coming to that. We have given our opinions. We have advised them what students want, but they have chosen to choose another direction. Maybe due to maybe some policies in the government. Maybe, but I think students should be allowed to do exams as you have proposed, and then as they pick their certificates, they should be charged with that amount to pay first. But also, you know, the university has to run. On the other hand, you know, nowadays the government is not funding universities. You know that. The number of self-sponsored students has gone down. So, you know, some of these universities, if today I'm forced to be the vice chancellor of any university, I will reject.
Why?
Because it's so stressful. Let me tell you, it's so stressful. Running an institution like this, where students contribute to almost 100 million, which cannot pay staff for 2 months. For 2 months, and then the government is not giving you funding.
But some of the staff that are paid by the government.
No, the government gives the university some funds, not directly. Okay. Yeah, every month capitation comes to the university.
What do you mean not directly? Na budget education kitoka. Kuna kwa na a large amount of money in billions.
Then imewekwa kando to the university. Then the university pays.
So that money is not enough.
It's not enough. This government has cut capitation to university unless they want to kill university education.
But they can't kill education.
On one end, they are cutting the capitation they usually give the universities. On the other end, they are pushing the university's council to increase fee. On the other hand, they are cutting help. So this government wants to kill students.
So what's the solution? Or what can you advise the government?
The government, the first thing they should do, they should increase the capitations to universities.
Okay.
The second thing, I think help should be a grant. Because also students really struggle to pay this help. You're supposed to pay your help. There should be a grant. It should be. We should not give student loans to study. That is a retrogressive way of doing things.
Umesema ukipewa chance ya kuwa VC, you can't agree. That means that even this position as chairman, you are not enjoying it. You are not working, and you are not working for students. You are not enjoying the office.
You cannot enjoy when some decisions are made which don't favor students.
So you are regretting to be chairman?
I'm not regretting. That's your word. Yeah. But okay, I think nowadays university educations, what were me presented sana, the believe government, sincerely speaking, and the CES also, because once a vice chancellor, he knows how university should work. You cannot come and tell universities to look for their own funds. You want universities to start businesses, while it should be focused on getting competent graduates. So I think they should increase the capitations to universities first before any other conversation.
Recently kumekuwa na so many challenges hapa Egerton. Some student leaders they were sent away. You know, kumekuwa na a lot of strike. Maybe can you talk about that? the cause,
Yeah.
and why did that happen?
Okay, you know, it was maybe I can still insist on the point of negative politics.
Okay.
And what that time,
Okay, what do you mean by negative politics?
tribal politics. Tribal politics like
When
lawyer, so we should not support this person.
Okay.
So you know, and sometimes these administration are not so good. They can really fix student leaders to a bad mess. You remember, Andrew Mulungo is my friend.
Okay.
He was the former chair, and he had good intentions. So he was calling for a peaceful demonstration.
Okay.
But you know, maybe to some extent, I tend to believe, that's my perception.
Yeah.
I believe some students were really mobilized to riot. But for his intentions, he wanted a peaceful demonstration.
Okay.
But to some extent, there were some students somewhere who were ignited to riot, so that they can remove the university from their mess, their financial mess. So that's why they went and charged students 17,000. Yeah.
So as we finish, guys, remember this Ankodaddy production. Kindly keep on watching. I can tell you, you need to watch this till end. Mr. Kiongozi, tukimalizia. So right now you are still in the office. Utatoka ofisi lini?
February.
So are you planning to kurudi maybe kufanya, ama unatoka unamaliza shule?
Mimi nikimaliza shule tena kupambana huko nyumbani.
Tena kupambana huko nyumbani.
Form serikali huko nyumbani.
Okay. So
people should see you progress. Why should I serve as the chairman bado nakuja kuinterfere with the politics za huku na kusumbana na wanafunzi tena? They should see their chairman is serving as the director of youth in Makueni County.
But now you are an influencer to this university.
Yeah. But I'm just speaking. After my degree, they should see me progress to the national level. Yeah, not being the same level here when it influences as Egerton, no.
So which way right now? RUTO ama Raila?
Azimio la moja.
Azimio la. Why are you not supporting Kalonzo?
Kalonzo is
not a for president.
Kalonzo is a tribal kingpin, not a national leader. That's my thinking. Yeah.
Why Raila?
Raila is someone who has the interests of Kenyans attached. And let me tell you, all of them are not so good. But let me tell you, you know, RUTO is the reason why I don't support RUTO is a liar. He had 10 years in government to implement all those policies he said. But now he wakes up and say, "Mkinipea kiti ya 22, I'll do this and this." At least if he was the deputy president, that is equally the president with this new constitution. Yeah. He was given half of the government. He appointed people from their tribe, the Kalenjins only. So me, I cannot support RUTO. Kalonzo is too weak to be a president.
But again, inasemekana Raila, you cannot bring Raila to Makueni. Raila is not sellable in Makueni. In fact, I mean the party ODM. You cannot run with the ODM.
Let me tell you sincerely. I come from Makueni, and I come from Ngumu. You know, these people who surround Kalonzo, Musyoka, they are so selfish. You know why they are selfish? They usually want just to get tickets, wiper tickets, and so that they be elected. But ideally, they don't support Kalonzo. Most of these people subscribe to Raila Amolo Odinga. Yeah, that's why every election you see them pushing Kalonzo to Raila. Wanamsukuma huko because they know where they want. But huku nyumbani wanaimba Kalonzo ndio wapate tickets.
So hata huko hata hustler narrative haiko pia.
Huko hakuna. Let me tell you, this December. Okay, I serve with the Secgen of Makueni University Association. That is an association that brings all together all students from Makueni County. The TVET, the colleges and the universities. And we usually have the Makueni University Students Day every 28th December. And this December, we are planning to invite Raila Amolo Odinga to share his story with the students. So the idea of saying that Raila is unsellable in Makueni, I think that is an illusion. We are welcoming Raila this December to Makueni. Yeah, to meet with the students. So I think watu wamejenjeruka this time.
So 2022, are you vying for any post?
No, I'm still young.
Okay.
Wacha nioe, mtoto wangu akue kidogo
ndio uingie kwa
familia.
Utakupigwe mawe. Mwambie bado una bibi.
Unajua politics, I believe politics drain people's resources. With the little amount we have, alafu ingie kwa siasa ya huko nje sana saa hii, unapata unarudi negative. Nataka kwanza nijijenge, pia familia yangu igrow kidogo. Ka junior kapande kidogo.
Okay. But sasa hizo ukipewa chance, tuseme umepewa chance, of course umeshaoa, uko nayo mtoto, umepewa chance ya kukua like a president kwa hii Kenya. Ni nini unaweza badilisha ya kwanza?
Kitu ya kwanza yenye ningefanya if today I become the president, I believe I would stabilize the economy. Stabilize the economy.
Utaleta pesa kwa bottom up.
No, I don't subscribe to bottom up.
Uta trickle down.
Trickle down to the common mwananchi. You know, me, bottom up, that's my thinking. And if I go to the village, I'll tell my people the truth. Bottom up is taxing the local man and giving the rich the taxes.
Kitambo pesa ifike kuna zitakuwa zimekata.
I believe in trickle down economy, not bottom up. Bottom up is more taxing common mwananchi. Ndio ili pesa iende kwa serikali ndio irudi tena. Hapana. Pesa itoke kwa serikali ikuje kwa mwananchi.
So what's the positive side your leadership? What have you enjoyed? What have you learned?
I've really networked with so many people there outside.
Okay.
I've learned to handle people. It has groomed me. If today I show you my picture in first year, you won't believe. I was a different person. I was a person who was wearing ragged trousers. And kuweka nywele na kuroll kama hizo.
But saa hizi
leadership has really transformed.
Okay.
That is something I can really say. And I think imenifanya kujua shida zinapitia kama wa Kenya pia. And it has helped me to see things in different ways. Sometimes we blame the president for failing on this and this, but we don't know what he's going through with that position. The leaders go through a lot. They go through a lot. Pressure ni mingi kutoka nyumbani, kutoka kwa administration, kutoka kwa wanafunzi, uko hapo tu peke yako.
So talking about pressure, so many youth, hata si tu student wa Egerton, so many youth, statistics zinasema many youth wamekufa sana as a result of depression. What's the problem and what might be the solution?
You know, the causes of depression, maybe if I can just mention, one, toxic relationships. We have sometimes it's family conflicts. Sometimes I'm thinking so maybe to just say, sometimes the financial also constraints we have as students. As a student, you have so many financial constraints. Maybe you have no support from home. You have interacted with comrades, and I know some send some money at home. They don't expect anything from home. Hata wao ndio wanapigiwa simu watumwe. Na unapata mtu anakuwa so stressed about that situation. Na sometimes it may result to depression. But I think students should live according to their means. Usijistress sana.
Kama usione flash life kwa social media.
Usijistress. The help we get, tumia tu vizuri. Me from second year I've been supporting myself since second year. Mimi hata unapata to some extent I support also my mother at home. And wakati sina mimi naambia kama mimi sina pesa. Hata students wengine pia naambia live within your boundaries. Usijistress. The other thing is relationships. Sometimes the other day I saved the first year, alikuwa nayo kujirusha kwa river. First year mwenye alikuja juzi tayari ashaanza kujicommit to a girl. The girl was saying anaenda kuona kazini yake huko gate. Kazini yake kutoka nyumbani. So kijana yeye ndiye alitumika kumsindikiza. Then kufika huko anapata si kazi. The continuing student. Then kijana anaamua kujiua.
Ni boyfriend mwingine. Kwa hiyo mapenzi
alitumika kama transporter. Alifikishia boy mwingine mali. Cage ikiwa safe.
Okay. Now, remaining of your time
Yeah.
kwa leadership,
Yeah.
what should Egerton University students or comrade expect from you?
But next month we are dissolving our parliament.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
next month.
Yeah, next month we are dissolving. Then from there the electoral process starts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you have like a month.
Okay. Yeah, a month in office.
But hiyo month unaweza, kuna kitu tu unaweza fanya for the students.
Then maybe they expect a culture week, maybe in January.
Uh-huh.
We are just planning. We hope it will materialize.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe the bursaries also tutapeana tena January. Sasa tumekuwa tukipeana tena. You're the only union yenye tumepeana bursary every semester. Wale wengine walikuwa wanapeana once per year. Yeah.
So every semester.
Every semester.
Yeah.
Sawa.
So tukimalizia tumeona kuna pattern ya success kwa maisha yako. Umesema ulikuwa SG wa Makueni,
bado I'm still serving
and you are still. Yeah. So ukiconnect so dots zote kuna ile pattern ya success. What are these secret of success? Someone is watching you. Anasema even me one day I want to be like Makau. I want to be a leader in Egerton. I want to be a leader in KU. Or even I want to be a leader in different different maybe sector. Ni nini your secret of success enye ulilearn ukatembea nayo? Unaona that you can advise someone who is watching you. Secret of success.
In terms of leadership or
in terms
of personal growth and this leadership.
Yeah, in terms of leadership and personal growth.
Okay.
Okay, let's start with the leadership.
I believe leadership first, you have to resonate with people. You listen to them, you know what they want, and actually elevate them to give them hope of a good future and a tomorrow. Okay. So maybe I can just highlight my journey to leadership. I was not a class rep. I was just a student at one's department. Then I had this ambition of being the leader, and I consulted those who are there before. But the problem with people, sometimes they don't want to consult. Consulting is very key, and you have a mentor. Kanyaga hapa, enda hapa. You know, if today I want to walk to Kabarak, maybe I must get someone who has walked there, because anajua ni wapi kuna mabonde, ni wapi kuna kwa na simba, ni wapi kuna wezi, yeye anajua. And he knows what to do akifika hapo. So I walked this journey with a person mwenye alikuwa hapo before, akanisaidia. So
you were mentored.
Yes, so I was mentored. And I believe in mentorship. Yeah. So I think you listen to people, and even if you're not going to take the opinion, but listening is key. Yeah, they feel appreciated. They feel you are considering their opinion. Yeah.
So we have mentorship. You listen to
people. Yeah. And then I think listening, consulting. Yeah. I believe in consulting. There's not any one day I've ever made a decision without consulting, either directly or indirectly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, remember this ANKODADDYPRODUCTION. Kindly subscribe, share, and comment. Kuna button ya subscription hapo chini, please hit that button. So tukimalizia kiongozi, how can you advise a youth, someone, anyone who is watching you, how can you advise him or her to prepare so that when an opportunity kikuja tu hivi atakimbia nayo? Cause inasemekana so many young people wanaenda kwa interview but they don't know, wanaenda kwa interview unprepared, wanauliza such question, wanajibu in the other way, unaona. So how can a youth, someone like you, your age mate, can prepare, because you have learned a lot in this leadership, unaona, how can they prepare for any opportunity?
I think the first thing, it's all about self-esteem. Maybe you can look for tutorial which boosts your self-esteem, or maybe you can get in touch with leaders who know how to boost your self-esteem. That is the first thing. The second thing, I think you should research about the organization which you want to join as a worker. You should really research about it. And maybe keeping time.
Okay.
Yeah, and being smart. You know how you present yourself in that interview. Yeah. People really judge, but people really don't know. People judge you by your appearance. In most cases. Ushisikia watu wakisema huyu jamaa hakai kiongozi. Na hivyo tu ndo discredit.
So aliangukia tu ni bahati.
Even from the presentation, huwa ina matter. Yeah.
Kwa hivyo
self-esteem, you research about the organization, then your presentation, how you appear. Think ina matter.
Presentation matters a lot. So Kiongozi, thank you so much for coming to ANKODADDY Production.
Yes.
Of course, guys, remember this is ANKODADDY Production, Leaders of Tomorrow, and today ikiwa ndio show, and today we are at Egerton University talking about networking and capital networking and these things to do with the relationships. Is it true, or from your experience right now, so many youth wanasema atu unaweza soma, unaweza maliza hiyo university uko na degree, but if you don't have any connection hauendi mahali.
Okay, that is a perception. It has worked for some, it has not worked for some others. Okay, you want my opinion?
Yeah.
I believe if you are good in something, you'll get the job.
Okay.
Yeah. As much as you need the connection, but kizuri tu kitajiuza. Yeah, I believe that.
Okay. Okay. So thank you so much Kiongozi.
Yes.
For coming in ANKODADDY Production show. I really appreciate you, and maybe next time ukikuwa, guys, kumbuka tutamfuata Makwere akisimama MP or governor or MCA.
Yeah.
Umesema saizi unataka kutulia kwanza.
Sasa nitakuwa behind something. I want to form the deep state. The system.
So unataka hizi resources zote weke kwa deep state ndio ukiduka.
Ni
question.
Nilikuwa nikisumbua kama Murathe kwanza.
Murathe. Si Mudama.
Mudama okay.
But Mudama has a voice.
He has a voice. Shida hajasoma.
But watu msema kusoma si shida ni pesa. Ukiwa na pesa,
kusoma inafungua mtu akili. You cannot compare yourself with the village boy. Yeah. You cannot.
Kwa hivyo Mudama mambo na masomo.
Na unajua sasa hao ndio wanapangia Ruto kazi. Sincerely speaking, like in Sudi. You heard what Sudi said yesterday? Yeah. Anaoppose huyu jamaa mwingine mwenye former assistant minister and MP. Kimwambia ati wewe unatuuza kama Wakalenjin. Na the same Ruto, you want the Ruto to be a national leader. Na wakati kuna Kalenjin anaoppose Ruto mnamwambia ni mbaya. How does us Kamba to appreciate aje Ruto? If their own tribesmen were forced to support Ruto, akimwambia watamshughulikia. Hiyo ni mbaya bana.
So unataka kuinuka strong kama Raila.
Raila. The fifth.
Are you sure Raila is going to make it?
He's the fifth. Let me tell you. The masterminds of Kibaki, the masterminds of Uhuru, they are supporting Raila. Yeah, they support the likes of Kabogo, Kiroti Murungi, Peter Monya. These people when realize Ruto ana interest wa Kenya. Bila ukweli, it's just about getting position. And let me tell you, you just prepare yourself, join UDA, because Ruto cannot sustain the heat of opposition. Maybe you'll be the next opposition leader. Because if Ruto today doesn't form the government, atarudi huko village akakaa huko.
Atarudi Sugoi.
He cannot sustain the heat of opposition.
But in hustle narrative, it's too much kwa vijana.
Yeah.
Ukienda kila mari youth, it's about Ruto. Bona atashinda.
It's just popular. You know, there's a difference between being popular and being acceptable. Yeah. Huyo jamaa tu anajulikana, kuna kukubalika na kujulikana. Yeah. Okay.
So wewe tu ni Raila kabisa.
Mimi ni Raila the fifth.
Guys, umesikia Raila the fifth. Dennis Makau. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay guys, that has been our time. Amazing Amazing young man indeed, amazing story. Please share, subscribe and comment. My name is ANKODADDY and this is ANKODADDY Production. Of course, Leaders of Tomorrow and Today ikiwa ndio show. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Again, we are still at Egerton and next time kuna bado viongozi wengine wa Egerton. Lakini pia tutakuwa tunatembea na kiongozi tuone venye mandhari ya Egerton inakaa. Thank you so much kiongozi. Yeah.